I get asked this question a lot. How do you know what's the proper phone for you? And what's the best time to upgrade? Do you skip a generation? Do you skip 2 generations? Where exactly do you go? Or what's the best in the market? I've been using Samsung Galaxy S23 ULTRA for the past few weeks as my daily driver. I came from the Samsung Galaxy S22 when I decided to daily drive the S23 ULTRA. Should you upgrade to the S23 to the S23 ULTRA? Holding the 2 devices. Can you guess which is which without me even having to turn back? From the specs of the devices, both the Samsung Galaxy S22 and S23 is a 3088 by 1440 resolution, 500 ppi, and features the adaptive refresh rate of 120 Hz. The S22 obviously has that 200 megapixel main shooter there, compared to the S23 that has that 108 megapixel main shooter. Both devices features S Pen support. If you look at both devices from the side, you can see that the S22 has been slimmed down, but it's not as edgy as Samsung's used to make the devices in the past, and that's a good thing for grip. Both of these devices features a 5000 milliamp battery. And the differences in the processors where you are in the world. With the S22, you got the SnapDragon 8 Gen 1 or the Exynos 2200 that featured 8 GB of RAM or 12 GB of RAM and could have been upgraded to 1 TB of storage. The thing with the Samsung Galaxy S23, you only get it with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 8 GB or 12 GB of RAM, and it can also go up to 1 TB of storage. So the space is always available. These devices does not have SD support. You still get the 12 megapixel cameras, 10 megapixel cameras, and another 10. Both support 3 times optical zoom as well as 10 times optical zoom. In the benchmark, both devices perform very well. Obviously with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, the Samsung S23 ULTRA performs a little bit better. If you go onto Samsung's website right now, you'll find along with the Samsung Galaxy S23 series, you can still get the S22 ULTRA as it is that good of a device and it sells that well. So you must probably thinking, who exactly then is the S23 ULTRA for? Well, if you come from the Samsung Galaxy S20, 21, and you probably due for upgrade in your contract, or you just want to do a trade-in, which Samsung's website does awesome trade-ins, and maybe it's something that you can look into. In conclusion, if you are looking for a device, I honestly can't say you shouldn't upgrade, because if you have the money, I'll tell you, go right ahead. Most reviewers out there or content creators will tell you, don't upgrade to the device. But ultimately it comes down to you as the end user to who this device will be appealing to. So why not spoil yourself if you can? If you can't and you're still stuck with or you still got the S22 series, stay with that. Even up to the S21 series. This is by far not me selling this device short, but the S23 is really good. But if you can't, you can't. Anyways, thank you very much for your time. I hope you're washing your hands. Loads more content coming soon. Goodbye.